So Sheri, tell me a little bit about yourself.
My name's Sheri. I'm from Jackson, Michigan. I'm a parent of 2 children, and I work in healthcare, and I am currently working towards beginning a business with involving micro-remediation of oil.
So tell me a little bit about how did you find out about me?
Actually, I just came across you one day on YouTube. I don't even remember what I was going through that day. It was nature videos of some sort, I guess. And it might have been Jeremy Wade, River Monsters. Somehow it brought you up because you were out there playing in the river. So I was absolutely astounded when I realized that the spill you were dealing with was about 35 miles from my house, and that it was upstream of our water supply. My entire family almost is in Jackson. My children have been affected by that water, and later I found that you had been out to Standing Rock, and I was very impressed with the work you were doing with them to help protect the water and to protect the people. So it just, you've built a huge foundation of trust and respect with me, because what you were doing not only was helping other people, but understand it helped me personally. You were protecting me, you were protecting my children, you were protecting my sisters and brothers and nieces and nephews and aunts and uncles and my mother. So just thank you.
Well, I thank you very much for watching the videos. You know, that's why I do it. Did they help you? Did they educate you? Did they help you understand kind of what we went through? And
you actually changed my life because of the information that I had from you that led me towards other avenues of learning that I otherwise would not have gone down. And the result is that I am working towards a viable business and remediating oil and chemicals from our environment so that our kids can be healthier than they otherwise would have been.
well, I believe we're going to work together in the future, especially if you're going into that field, because obviously that's what I do. On a different scale, I basically expose what's going on and tell the truth. And is my videos good enough? I mean, I'm not a very good editor, and I'm not a photographer.
I wouldn't mind helping you with some of that, honestly. I mean, I'm not a pro, but everyone, when we're learning these things, different perspectives can help kind of just polish things up.
Right.
So you have the hard outline of what you're trying to do. It's at this point just a matter of the marketing and presentation, I think.
All right. What can I do better? I've been sitting around since Standing Rock. I went to 20 states. I gave lots of presentations, but I ran out of money.
One of the biggest things I would advise is to spend more time working social media.
All right.
When I don't know if you put out notifications before you start one of your radio shows or before you post a video onto YouTube, but that can be a huge step to help driving people towards your videos, is just letting them know that they exist.
Right.
You know?
I think I'm a little afraid of the trolls and infiltrators, because I've wanted to go to many events or was going to them, and the trolls will harass the people holding the event, and then they'll actually cancel because they're afraid of big protests or whatever, even though none of it ever happens. But some of these people that work for oil companies, their job is to try to deter people.
So to that, I would just say 2 things. First is that you are using a public platform, and as far as I know, your goal is to actually reach the public. So that being the case, just as for anybody else, that steps into that forum or that arena, yeah, there's going to be trolls. And we all have to grow a thicker skin, try and get through it, protect ourselves any way we can. But if you let them stop you from going out into that arena and making noise and being noticed, then they've won.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let them win. It's just hard.
Yeah.
Every time I go to camp, like I went to Flint camp, and these trolls are trying to get me kicked out of camp, and the camp votes and says, "Well, we want John to be here," but it hurts and it's hard. So I thank you, Sheri, for being on my radio show tonight. Thank you for watching my videos and your kind words. They're awesome.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for having me. It was a real treat.
I hope to have you back. God bless you.
Thank you. Have a great night.